Hello guys, today I have this storage room for you. It's basically my recreation of the Nexus 2.0 by Etho. I've made a few improvements in my opinion, and I'm still not a big fan of this type of storage room, but my ideal storage room would be a lot more complex to create, so I decided to try and make this first. So if you don't know how it works, basically this left storage line is useless. You can do whatever you want with it, but it doesn't have any function in the system itself. Here at the right we store our shulker boxes with items in them, and in the center we have all the items you store in the system basically. Then we can use this center row to basically search for any item. So for instance, if we want wool, we can hover over an item and press Q, and now it will start querying for that item, and anything it finds, any shulker boxes it finds, will end up here in the center. So if we wait a little, and that's one of my issues with this, it can take quite a long time before it finds anything. Speed can be a bit improved, of course. With mine I didn't, well, I kept speed in mind, but it can definitely be faster. But still, this is only with like a bit more than half a large chest filled. So imagine this system with like multiple chests will be really slow. Anyways, here as you can see, it found a box with wool I chose. I don't know which color it was, but I just filled one box with all the wool colors. So yeah, what we can do is pick it up if we can you pick this up by hand? I've no clue. Anyways, you can just mine it and bring it along if you want all the contents of the shulker box for your project. So then you can walk off and do whatever. Okay, now I can't open it. Doesn't matter. Anyways, if you want to re-enter it in the system, you just stand over this and it will get put back into here. It does take a while. So let's search for another item. Let's do the nether star. And here it found one quite quickly. So let's say we take these nether stars out and we want even more, and there is more in the system. You just stand over this and it will basically find a new one for you, or it will enter the new one it finds. So here is another box with nether stars, as you can see. Anyways, then there's one box more even, so there, and then it's out. One other little thing I've added is if you stand right in front of here, definitely don't do it when you're standing here because it will screw up the whole system. Just stand right in front of here, and then if you hover over any shulker box and press Q, it will automatically place it here. So it basically you don't have to put it in your own inventory and place it and then click it. You can just click it pretty much. So it might be a little bit faster, but there's no real advantage to it. Also, if there's already a shulker box there and you do it, there's no issue, it just replaces the old one. Then one last thing I've added is this one, that pressure plate input, which will basically get rid of all the shulker boxes in the queue. So let's say we search for redstone, of which I should have many shulker boxes in the system. I believe there are 4 shulker boxes with redstone. So here it found one, and let's say we only need 32, so we take out those 32 redstone items. After that we can just step on this pressure plate and it will just get rid of all of them. As you can see, instead of only the first one, that's or only the individual one, whatever. So yeah, that's basically the system. So let's take a look at the redstone. So here you can see all of the redstone. As you can see, it's quite a beast. It's actually quite a lot that this thing has to do. I definitely underestimated it when I started making it. I used item courier that I showed off in my last video, and yeah, I also solved one issue that I don't think Etho kept in mind, as far as I could tell from his video, which is that if you just use these hoppers like this to these ones to put back the item into the chests, it will basically, like, some items will be left inside these hoppers, you know, so they will be not visible. So that's quite bad, as the only reason you have these items here in the first place is so you can drop them in the system, so they need to be visible at all times. So the way I fix that is by when a new item enters from the top, it will lock every hopper for a couple of ticks, one after another, going from the top down, which basically gives an item down to check the first chest, and if it can't find an empty spot in there, only then it will flow down to the second hopper and then check the second chest, where usually if you don't lock the hopper below the hopper first, it will suck it out straight away, because pulling an item out from below is faster than making it go to the side, basically. I don't know if that made any sense for you, but yeah, that was one problem I had to deal with anyways. And then there were several other issues I didn't think of first. So if you would like a tutorial for this, please let me know. I definitely won't be making it anytime soon, partially because I want 1.11 to be out, or at least close, in order to make sure that this thing will work in the future, because currently the shulker boxes are likely to change, or well, not likely, but there's quite a chance, and the observer blocks are definitely likely to be changed, and these are used for these instant dropper elevators, which are quite important in the system. So yeah, I want to make sure those are definite, basically, don't get altered. And then also I'm sort of busy with other things, so it might take a while, but at least I will know if you're interested at all, because if nobody's interested, I will definitely not make a tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be a world download, or a schematic actually, in the description. So yeah, that's it. See you all later. Bye.